Hey, what's up, White Oak family? This is James, and welcome to another edition of Monday Morning Theology. So this is just a video series that we put out that connects the amazing truths that we learned about our amazing God on Sunday and connects them very practically to your normal, everyday week. And so this Sunday, as we celebrated week 2 of the Advent season, the celebration of Jesus coming to earth, we talked about how when Jesus came to earth, he ushered in a new era of peace in the world for all who trust in him. Like Christmas is the climax of history because with Christmas, Jesus brought about God's glory and our peace. The amazing thing about Christmas is that Jesus brought God glory by bringing us peace. It was his mission, it was his goal, it was the reason God sent him into the world to reconnect us to God after we had rebelled against him. So we have peace with God through the coming of Jesus into the world. But one thing that a lot of Christians forget about is that having peace with God brings about the peace of God. Like we have access to a supernatural peace in our lives, a peace that is resilient, a peace that cannot be taken away from us even when things get busy, even when things get stressful, even when tragedy strikes. The peace that we have is eternal because it's rooted in Jesus, who is himself eternal. And so I know a lot of times whenever things get super busy in my life and I get super stressed and work issues are piling on and personal life issues are piling on, I have this choice. Am I going to be given to stress? Am I going to be given to despair? Or I'm going to trust the peace that God is working all things out for my good in life? And I think all of us comes across that decision. You see, Jesus coming to earth gives us access to this supernatural peace, and all we have to do is give our stress, give our anxiety, give all these different things up to the most powerful God who also loves us. And so this Christmas season, I tell myself every year, I'm not going to get super stressed out. I'm not going to get stressed out with getting presents, like when work, everybody's trying to get things done before the holidays, and I tell myself every year, not going to get stressed out. And it seems like every year I forget to actually stop and reflect that the real reason for this season is to reflect on the peace that Jesus brought into the world. And so I encourage you guys this week and through this season to join me in just stopping and resting and reflecting on the fact that Jesus has come into the world. Everything's going to be okay. All I have to do is just trust in him, and I will have the supernatural peace of God, peace that is resilient, peace that cannot be stopped with all the stress and all the different things that are going to come during this season, because all I have to do is take those things, lay them at the feet of King Jesus, and remember that he's come into the world for my good and for your good. I love you guys, and I hope to see you next week at White Oak.